bet you can't see me. Hey, welcome back to the hardcore world. I got a part-time job. I am a part-time florist on the street. Yes, we are selling flowers and lily pads and pot. This kind of pot, not the other kind of pot. Oh, my sniffer egg's about to hatch. Today involves a lot of small details. This is going to be the video where we start filling in the life. Yes, this episode we are putting in the life into this environment. Now you might be asking yourself, how are you going to do that? Lots and lots and lots of details. Starting in this area, I finally came up with a plan for it instead of just leaving it like a giant blank slate. And I am really excited about the way that it looks. Oh, I can't wait for you to see. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and let's get started with today's episode. If we zoom out at this area, these are the large details. The street, the sidewalk, the buildings, these all make up the large details. But things like this, where we have just a little flower stand, graffiti, pots, moss growing up the sides of building, those are the medium details and the little details that really bring life and energy to a place. So for today's episode, we're going to focus on three things. Rules of layering, which honestly, there aren't really a whole lot of rules. It's mostly just layer stuff together until it looks complete. We want to bring in the human element, which is basically the people that would live here, because I'm alone in this world, and honestly, God, I wish there was some other people here. And finally, one of the most important things, the importance of kinetic energy. I'm talking about this kind of kinetic energy. You see how our dragon has extended its wings, came in and is now shooting fire, and you can see the energy of the path as it comes down and explodes the area around the nether portal. This is kinetic energy, this movement that you see. And sometimes in Minecraft, we can actually make things move, but most of the time we just kind of have to fake it. Today we're going to fake it. Oh, a baby. I can't wait for you to grow up because I need your head. Sorry, I need its head. Now, I have spent some time on my live stream recently gathering some supplies, especially dye and, well, heads. I nearly died in an ocean monument that was kind of encapsulated in ice. Yeah, that was not fun. And then when I escaped it, I landed in powdered snow and I had mining fatigue. Oh, it's a good thing I had a lot of steak on me, because otherwise the world would have gone poof and you would have never seen this finished. And that would have been sad. Look at that stinking cute little creature. Oh my God, that is so adorable. Oh, it's a shame I'm going to have to behead him. What do you say we kick things off and we start building? First thing we have to do is actually take down a lot of this mushroom. I made the mistake of making it the floor everywhere, and honestly, I don't love it. I don't love it. But you know what? We tried something new, but we're going to switch it up. We're going to come in here and we're going to put in a park, right? A park, because we're near the ocean. We have the apartment complex here. And what apartment complex doesn't want a park next to it? Gotta have some space for some outdoor living. Let's get building. So let me show you. There's the cat in the window. I totally forgot about the cat. Kitty. Hi, kitty. I have added in some additional flowers and this beautiful old world style birch tree. I wanted to include something that was sort of the center point of the park. Now, these trees, they're kind of rainbow colored. They represent the different seasons. We have our summer, we have our winter, we have our autumn, and we have our spring. But we needed something in the center with a lot of height because remember what I said about the layering? We're trying to fill in the layers. We want to make this place feel lived in and like it's full. And this is doing it. I love how these trees have come out. You can see that I have hidden some different kinds of leaves. Well, I mean, this one's pretty obvious which leaf I used, but I wanted to make sure that each tree had some kind of particle coming from it. So that way this area always felt alive. I actually got to use my diamond blocks, the old stone diamonds. I think I found about like 25 of them in this world so far, and what better place to put them on display because in a solo player world, what the hell else am I going to spend them on, Oh, I just love the way that it looks. It really took, I'm not going to lie, it took a lot for me to not try and make it look natural, but to give into a little bit more fantasy. And I think it works. You'll notice that on some of these trees, they have complementary colors hidden within them. And that's basically to give a little bit more depth and dimension as you walk around them. It creates visual interest, points of interest. I hope you guys care about this because this is important to me. And I really hope that you guys are enjoying it. We also have flowers down here that complement not only the tree, but you'll see these spore blossoms. What are these called? Closed eye blossom. These eye blossoms come alive as the sun sets, which they should do here in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I missed it by 1 second. Oh, come on. That would have been amazing timing. Quick sleep and resets the day. So remember what I said about layering. We have all of our layers that we need to address in order to make an area feel more lived in, right? So these provide the foreground, those provide the background. This is a great central focus, but you can see it's still kinda empty. I added this gate here in the back and I want to do something similar at the entrance of the park, but I don't want to do it out of brick. I want to do it out of something different, and I want to add even more color to this area. I know I'm using color. I'm using a lot of color. We're going back and referencing. Why is there a camel out here? Why are you there? This camel has a death wish. What are you doing? You know what? If you fall in, it's your own fault. I want to reference this part of the world where we have all of these colors as flags and banner posts and bring that into the space. What? Okay, what's going on? What is going on with the camels in this world? How did you get up there? What? I'm so confused. How did you even get up there? Are all camels like this, or are mine just special? I have one that wants to swim with the fishes and one that wants to fly with the birds. Are you good? Look at him, he's dreaming. I wish I was a bird. Now I'm just picturing basically a Pegasus, but instead of a horse, it's a camel. Perfection. All right, let me go grab some supplies from... I'm going to tell you something. As soon as I'm done with this area, I'm going to burn these boxes. I never want to see them again. I know, but it has to be done. Otherwise, it's just going to take up a ton of room. And I know I could go put it in the very fancy, very beautiful storage building that I built over there. But don't you think it would just be a lot more fun if we burnt it? If we set it on fire? There's a few things I'd like to set on fire. All right, let's get started. Well, I have spent a little bit of time bringing this place to life. Now, we're not done by any means, but we now have some characters in our beautiful park. We've got this lovely florist selling saplings, and we have some parents and their kid with their face painted, or, maybe it's a cyclops. I'm not going to judge. We have a vendor of delicious foods. What kind of foods? I don't know. Use your imagination. Baked potatoes. Oh my God, I love a baked potato. Sorry, it's dinner time here and I am very hungry. We also have this area over here where this little kid has, of course, as they always do, let their balloons go and they are floating up into the air. Don't do this, it's bad for the environment. But in Minecraft, it's okay. But don't do it in real life, right? Bad for the environment. Protect the environment. And subscribe. And I also added a little bit more magic to the area. You know how this tree was all special? Well, now I have added these bouncing arrows to kind of make it, I don't know, it just makes it feel like a little extra special, doesn't it? And since I don't have access to the firefly bushes yet, and I will get them. I am so excited for those firefly bushes. I don't know if you can tell. Okay, for the next portion of this build, we're coming through here. Now, I have gone through and tried texturing the floor of this alleyway so that we can build an alleyway. Okay, listen, I was going to try and come up with something creative, but really just, it's an alleyway. It's an alleyway. What I really want to do is add some graffiti, add a couple of, dumpsters or things that just look like they belong in an alleyway. So I made a bunch of paintings and a bunch of bins and I started putting them everywhere. And of course we need some plant life back here. I've also continued the thing that I did at the entrance to the park with the signs and made it look like there are some flags around here down this alleyway so it doesn't just feel so abandoned. The sun rises on a new day and I am feeling refreshed. So this is what the alleyway looks like now. I have gone back and added some colored concrete just to take the vibe of graffiti and kind of expand it to a more abstract level. In addition, I have added a few more details. Now, unfortunately, the flashback mod and replay mod don't capture the armor stand mod very well, so recording that was kind of impossible. But I have added a few more characters around the environment, and this one might be my favorite. He's a painter painting the tree. I have used the armor stand mod to make its easel, its little palette here, and he is up there sitting with his elongated brush, which is just a brush and a stick together. And he is going to town creating this beautiful painting. In addition, I have painstakingly added some more banners and signs to the sides of the buildings, both on this side and the front here to make it even more lived in. It just adds a nice character and pop of color, even with the banner that is like kind of strung askew. It just adds a nice little pop of color as you fly by or walk by on the floors. But that is it for this area. Look how cool this is. It turned out so much better than I think I ever imagined when I started, and really focusing on the details helped bring it to life. Remember what I said in the beginning about layers? You see how the environment is just so much more full now? We have these layers here that add some height and volume to the space. we have our main focus, we have directional lines, and we have interesting background that fills in all of the empty information that sometimes gets ignored when we do builds. And I am very much guilty of this. I am just trying to improve. And I figured better to share the knowledge than gatekeep it. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys thought of it down in the comment section. I think that's going to do it for today's episode. So make sure to hit subscribe, check out the other videos on the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one, where we will probably burn a shulker or two, because I'm sick of looking at them. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.